react that when I came in the confession room and Salman sir also pointed out to it. But I think it was not too obvious to him. He got it as
First of all, congratulations, Nouran, because you are getting so much of love from the audience. And
thank
पहले
you.
लोग विवियन को विवियन के फैन हुआ करते थे, विवियन को इतना प्यार मिलता था, लेकिन जब से आपकी एंट्री हुई बिग बॉस में, तो आपको भी बहुत ज्यादा प्यार मिल रहा है। और आपका जो आपने मतलब इतनी क्लैरिटी के साथ अपना ओपिनियन दिया, स्पेशली दैट पीपल आर लविंग. So I
Thank
want to
you so
ask you
much.
basically, like, how was your experience in the Big Boss house? Firstly,
First of all, I was, of course, missing Vivian a lot, and it was like very emotional moment. We have never been away for so long without communication and without talking even. So it was like very emotional, very heavy emotionally. And then actually, I loved everyone at the house. Everyone was very nice to me. The house is very beautiful from inside. So it
yeah.
was a very nice and awesome experience in the new year.
Okay, so Nouran, it was seen that after you went inside the Big Boss house, a different avatar or Vivian was seen. Like we are able to see a 2.0 version of Vivian, where we can see the emotional side of Vivian, the caretaking side of Vivian. So, what do you think कि Vivian का game थोड़ा सा change हुआ है आपके आने के बाद? किस तरीके से
I
effect हुआ
think
है basically?
he has got the clarity he was needed, and I think he deserved this clarity way earlier also. But it is never. It is better late than never. So he got the clarity on whom on his side and whom is not on his side, how to go ahead, and that he has to prioritize himself and play for himself right now. So I think
Yeah.
yes, the next 2 weeks are the toughest of the game and the heaviest 2 weeks. So I hope he actually plays very well for himself.
बट ये रियलिटी चेक अगर विविन को पहले मिलता तो गेम शायद से थोड़ा अलग
Of
होता.
course,
Do you think?
of course. If I give him insiders to what's happening behind his back, or I expose the people in front of him the way I did, so of course the clarity and the understanding would have reached him way earlier.
या सो इसी से रिलेटेड वीकेंड के वार पे लाइक विवियन को ज्यादा रियलिटी चेक नहीं दिया जाता था. मोस्टली करणवीर या फिर अविनाश, इन लोगों को रियलिटी चेक मिलता था, बेसिकली शिल्पा को भी, बट विवियन को नहीं मिलता था. सो डू यू थिंक कि कहीं ना कहीं मेकर्स यहाँ पर अनफेयर थे? अगर विवियन को भी रियलिटी चेक मिलता तो उनका गेम थोड़ा बदलता.
I cannot say it's unfair or fair. Yes, he needed one or two feedbacks on his journey, at least in the beginning, as everyone else. But also, I think he was doing decent. He was doing good. He's being himself. So they didn't have something to hold against him or to correct him. And when this nomination happened and he didn't react, that when I came in the confession room and Salman sir also pointed out to it. But I think it was not too obvious to him. He got it as Avinash only did it out of misunderstanding or gap of misunderstanding. So he went and clarified things with him, counter questioning him. And because Vivian was so much of emotional involvement, he was not even aware that Avinash is bloating behind Vivian's back. He thought this is one mistake. Then he got to realize that Avinash doesn't do mistakes. He very calculative. So that's when it hurt. When it hurt him, the realization. And this is what I have came to prove, and he proved it.
Yeah, basically
So
the
I
misinterpretation.
totally disagree with her.
Yeah. So do you think that Vivian only thinks of Karanveer as his competition, or who is Vivian's real competition in your opinion?
Himself. He always said, "I compete with myself."
Okay.
He doesn't see anyone as a competition. Actually,
Do you see anybody as a competitor for him, like for the fan following or any or the other parts?
Rajat.
Rajat?
Yeah, as fan following, audience, mass voting and all, between him and Rajat, I think they are sometimes equal also. After that, there is a huge margin to someone to come to their level. They have
Okay.
maintained one level, both together.
Yeah. So,
Because they are both true and they have earned it, their audience.
yeah. So, do you think like Karanveer's strategy and whatever his game plan was mainly distracting Vivian, and because of that, he couldn't see the game plan and strategies of Avinash and Isha? Was he majorly focused on Karanveer, and that's why he, sidelined both of these?
I think he has been understanding that these people are actually my small family inside, my good
Mhm.
friends. And the person who is trying to set a negative narrative about me or try to demean me is KV. So this is the person that I should, have a banga with or mudda with, not Avinash. But now, yesterday, I saw him that he is telling him, if you are saying that Karanveer is always trying to set negative narratives about me in front of the
Yeah.
housemates, so you have done the same twice. And you are doing the same. So there is no difference. So now he has come to this realization that both are doing the same work. At least
Yeah.
Karanveer, which I told Karanveer also. Why I don't count Karanveer as a full enemy or someone to full be afraid of or competitor, because he's doing it very openly. Everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Even Vivian has given him Metikatale. Bigg Boss always also taunt him with the same thing, that you have been trying to set negative narrative, so it is like Metikatale kind of job. So he's doing it openly about an open enemy 100 times better than a fake friends.
Yeah. So, Noran, there is going to be an eviction based upon the ranking, basically, in the house. And
Something like
like,
something like this,
yeah.
right?
So
Contribution now.
yeah, based upon the contribution, the housemates are going to rank each other, and the person who will be at the below level, obviously, will get
Like
evicted.
how it
And
happened with Big Vijay.
big
I
budget, yeah.
understand.
So it was called like unfair eviction. So do you think
Yeah.
that now the housemates are going to target Vivian, especially that you have given your honest opinion, and now Isha and Avinash have also turned against him?
So I don't think it like Vivian is deserving of being evicted for less contribution.
Yeah,
Because also now I have seen yesterday's weekend episode where everyone is saying that after I came and gave a clarity and show the mirror to Avinash, Vivian started being someone else,
yeah,
started looking more positive, started having more self confident, and started also upping his game. And they have wished him to go ahead in the next 2 weeks. So I think now most of the housemates are on his side.
yeah,
And there are a lot of people inside the house who contribution are less. So if Vivian is evicted because of contribution wise, and there are others who stay in the house for contribution wise, so I think it will be very unfair.
okay. So do you think that Chahat has come here till the end just because she has been fighting with Avinash and Vivian, or else she
So
wouldn't
it's
have
her
made
game.
it?
I told her, yeah, I told him, and her mom said it is her game,
Okay.
her game plan. So what? Everyone is playing the game. She has designed this game to herself.
Mhm.
At
So
least
like,
she has not built a fake rishta in the house or promised
yeah.
someone anything fake.
So talking about all the rishtas in the house, you know that Bigg Boss is a game of rishta. You build bonds in the house. We've been also built many like 2-3 bonds, like one with Isha Vinash and a little bit of bond with Shilpa and Karanveer, which he broke basically. But now the bond is all shattered with
I don't think
whosoever he
the
met.
bond with Shilba ma'am and Karanveer is broken, because when I went to the house, they were
Yeah,
very well to
normal.
each other. Normal,
Okay.
yeah.
So do you think that Vivian is going to continue the bond outside the
It's
house,
up to
and
him.
are going to be that those people?
It's completely up to him, because the atmosphere of the game is totally different from outside. So I cannot decide who he will like to continue outside with or not. It is totally will be his call actually.
Okay. So, do you think that if Alice was not evicted and instead of her, Isha would have gone, game would be different? Avinash would not have cheated him.
Avinash would have cheated him because this is Avinash's game plan.
No,
Isha's
but
there, Isha's not there. I don't think it will affect him.
maybe Alice would have stopped him, because the bond with Alice and the bond of Alice and Vivian was totally different. He was like a
But
brother.
Avinash is someone who doesn't listen to anyone.
Okay.
Because at some points also Isha's tried to tell him to talk to him
Yeah.
and discuss with him, but he did what he wants to do. Because he has
Yeah.
targets. He will achieve these targets no matter
Yeah,
what,
true.
despite of anyone.
Yeah. So till now we have seen that with whether it is nomination or it is elimination, Vivian is never scared of anything, and
Yeah.
he keeps he says things very blatantly, and he does not sugarcoat things basically. So do you think
Yeah.
this is his overconfidence?
No, it is not overconfidence. It is faith and personality. If he's not afraid from nomination or elimination, that's because he knows deep inside that, first of all, he believes that whatever is written for him, he will see it.
Yeah.
So why to fight the destiny? It's coming your way anyways. And secondly, I think he has huge and major trust in his fans and the audience of Bigg Boss, that they will be able to define the real person, the real winner, and they will be able to concentrate their vote to whoever deserve it. So I think it comes from these two things, not overconfident.